Hi guys, I'm Fara Brown and welcome back to my channel. I believe you guys are all well. Today's video is based on the scripture 1 Peter 5:7, which says, casting your cares upon him because he cares for you. Now, we are in the month of March and I am excited about this month. It has been a little bit up and down, just a little bit. At the beginning of the month, I wasn't too happy because actually come March 28th, it will be the anniversary of my dad's death. It will be 3 years since he's passed away. However, I feel like I'm in a position where I could speak on it a little bit, and I will do a video about it because it is a big part of my story. It's one of the many reasons why I have joined YouTube. But reflecting quickly back, 3 years ago, I was so broken. I was in my final year. I was 22 doing my dissertation. And if you guys know about university, you will know that university is not a joke. Final year is not a joke. And my dad was in intensive care unit and he was dying. I didn't know what to do. I was so confused. I was so worried about what's going to happen after, you know, if he comes through, how is he going to be? If he doesn't come through, how is it going to be? How's life going to be without him? And you know, I am the firstborn, and you guys will know that if you are a firstborn, being a firstborn is no joke. You know, there are perks being a firstborn because, you know, back in the day, when you're little kids, you get to pick out the first present. But you know, being a firstborn, like I said, is not a joke. Like, you have responsibilities, and my dad passing away, that really showed me that, you know what, you have a lot of responsibilities now. With that came a lot of decisions that I had to make. Some of the decisions, they weren't good and some of them were good, but thinking about that, you know, at that time I felt like my life was over. You know, I didn't have my dad anymore. And everybody knows that I'm such a daddy's girl. I love my dad, and I really felt my life was over. I didn't want to live anymore because I was thinking, what is the point of living? You know, I was just so broken, and I was just so hurt because I was thinking, like, God, how could you do this to me? Literally, how could you take away my dad away from me? Looking back now, I realized that God is truly the father to the fatherless, and he truly was there for me. All those times that I was feeling broken and all those times that I was feeling hurt and confused, I realized that once I began to talk to God and tell God how I was feeling, laying everything to him, whether that was me screaming or shouting, and I know it's bad, you know, but I'm just gonna keep it 100% with you, just me saying, God, I hate you for what you've done and all this stuff. But me being able to express how I feel to God, you know, it made things a bit better for me, and gradually, day by day, I was getting stronger. Day by day, things were becoming easier, things were becoming clearer. And honestly, by communicating God, and with that scripture 1 Peter 5:7, by casting all my concerns, all my worries, all my anxieties to him, I was able to live again. I was able to breathe again. I was able to be myself. And I honestly believe it's the reason why I am here today speaking to you about 1 Peter 5:7. Now, you may be going through a situation, or you may be going through a problem. You may not have lost a parent, but maybe it's a situation where you feel like you cannot see yourself come out of. I want to tell you today that that problem is not permanent. It's not there. It's not going to be there forever, and you will not die in your problem. You will overcome it, and you will do amazing things. When I think about it, honestly, when the situation with my dad and everything, like I said, I felt my life was over. There were so many times where I would literally go to work and I would just want to jump in front of a train. But I'm so glad that I didn't, because since then my life it's been amazing. Obviously, you have your moments where, like, you have your ups and your downs, but since then I've been able to travel. I graduated. I have a job. I've never been in a position where I'm dead ass broke. You know, I have a home to go to and everything. I've been blessed, do you know what I mean? And my family is blessed. My sister is good. My family is good. Everybody's good. So I just want to tell you that whatever problem you have, give it all to God. Like 1 Peter 5:7 says, casting all your cares, all your concerns, all your worries upon him, because he cares for you. God genuinely cares for you, and he loves you, and he will never give you too much for you to handle. So I just want to encourage you today, just give everything to him and he will come through for you. So I hope that this video has encouraged you and it has inspired you to speak to God. You know, at the end of the day, I know praying is not one of the easiest or the nicest things to do, but generally if you pray and you lay everything before him, he will come through for you. So I love you guys for watching.